Welcome to 10 Minutes with the Word. Today won't actually be 10 minutes. It'll be about 4 minutes and 50 seconds. But I promise the message is no less important. Today I want to speak to you about something that's been on my heart, and I titled it, When Faith is All You Have Left.
There will come a time in your life when the lights go out, when the friends disappear, when the doors close, the money dries up, and the prayers feel like they're bouncing off the ceiling. And in that moment, when all else fades, faith is what you'll have left. Now, Hebrews 11:1 tells us, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith doesn't need confirmation. Faith doesn't wait for applause. Faith walks forward when nothing makes sense. So the question isn't, do you feel strong? The question is, do you still believe? When God is silent, what do you do? When heaven seems still, when your prayers are met with quiet skies, when you're doing everything right, but it feels like everything's going wrong, you're not alone. Moses wandered the desert for 40 years. David was anointed king, but ran for his life. Joseph was promised leadership, then thrown in the pit. Even Jesus cried out on the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me? But here's what I've learned. Silence doesn't mean absence. Delay doesn't mean denial. God may be silent, but he is never still. He's working in the wait. He's forming you in the quiet, because faith is not built in the spotlight. It's forged in the shadows. Faith isn't the feeling. Faith is a decision. Now let's talk truth. Faith can hurt. Faith is trusting God while your heart breaks. It's lifting your hands while tears fall from your eyes. It's saying, God, I still believe, even when everything in you is tired. Ask Abraham. Ask the woman with the issue of blood. Ask Hannah. Ask anyone who ever waited, hoped, or cried out in the dark. Faith will stretch you. It will cost you. It may cost you comfort. It may cost you approval. It may even cost you pride. But it is worth it, because faith doesn't just move mountains. Faith moves the heart of God. You don't need a crowd to affirm your faith. You just need a reason to hold on. And let me tell you, faith wins. Faith is what made the walls of Jericho fall. Faith is what healed the blind man. Faith is what held Peter above the waves. And that same faith, that raw, unpolished, mustard seed kind of faith, it still works. You may not see it yet, but God sees you. You may feel invisible, but heaven is watching. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be strong. You just have to be willing to believe. Jesus said, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say this to the mountain, move, and it will move. You don't need a mountain of faith. You just need faith for the mountain. So don't give up. Don't let go. Don't stop believing. To the one watching this in pain, you're not forgotten. To the one holding back tears, he's catching every one. To the one who's been clinging to faith like it's your last breath, God is honoring it. Faith is what heaven responds to, not status, not popularity, not perfection. Faith, the kind that whispers in the dark, even if he slays me, yet will I trust him. So keep praying, keep walking, and keep trusting. Because when faith is all you have, it turns out it's all you ever needed.
Thank you for joining me with 10 Minutes with the Word. I do release new sermons weekly, so continue to follow and be fed. I do write my own sermons, and then I post them on here. So continue to trust in the Lord, and I'll see you next time.